pay the bill.
Why would I pay the bill?
Because that's the gentleman thing to do. At least pay half.
Why would I pay half?
Because I thought that you were a real man.
Perhaps a salad?
Perhaps not. I'll have the steak smothered in onions, a rack of ribs, pasta with extra garlic.
That was a good meal. Wait a minute. Am I getting any tonight?
Welcome back to Unfiltered Report. My name's Miles, and today we're looking at attention-seeking women getting humbled by men. Starting with this woman who apparently has a great tool for all single women.
If you're dating and somewhat frustrated, not having a great time, I found this new tool to tell you if your standards are too high. Female delusion calculator. We're looking for someone between 30 and 40. Not married, not a homewrecker. Any race, minimum height, 6 foot. Let's say he makes 6 figures. 0.20%. 4 to 5 delusion score? You've got to be kidding me. Cat enthusiast? I don't even like cats.
I think way more women need to start taking tests like that.
23 relatives on a blind date to test her date's generosity. So the blind date was allegedly set up by his mom and took place in China. So the test didn't go very well. The man skipped out on the bill before the bill came and left her and the relatives with a $3,000 bill. But after that, the woman sued him for not paying the bill. Spoiler alert, she didn't win, but the court did make him pay for his and her meal.
I don't think it was generosity she was testing. I think it was patience.
I'm mad at this woman for ordering 48 oysters on her first date. So a woman ordered 4 big plates of oysters on her first date, and her date decided to get up and leave after watching her slurp 48 oysters and eat a full course meal. The woman's date decided to tell her he was going to the bathroom, then he basically left without telling her he's leaving. As a result of this, the woman had to pay the entire bill. But what's even worse, after the woman realizing it's been hours and he didn't come back from his trip to the restroom, she texted him saying running out on a tab is crazy. His reply was, I offered to take you out for drinks and you ordered all of that food. Then he said I can cash app you the total for the drinks. So her date basically said he's not paying for the food, but he wouldn't mind paying for his drink and hers. Now, a lot of people find this quite fair since it seems like the date was supposed to be just for drinks, but the woman instead ordered 4 plates of oysters, a full course meal, all for herself. And some people agree with the men, like this person who said, 48 oysters is crazy, but for the first date it's just wild. And someone else said, no way I would have stayed watching her slurp 48 oysters while having her camera on. But on the other hand, some women agree that the man was in the wrong for dipping out and leaving the check. But if you were in this situation, what would you do?
That woman truly needs some help because her moral compass is just out the window.
Marriage rate is raising a lot of questions right now. A new study says the reason fewer people are getting married is because there's a shortage of, quote, economically attractive men. A study from Cornell University says women aren't getting married because prospective husbands can't provide enough financial security.
Think about the lifestyle that you want to live when it comes down to vacations and how many kids you want to have. Well, I guess I wouldn't be contributing financially. I don't want any of my income to be needed in the family. 300,000, like, I guess if they made less than that, I feel like we wouldn't have the lifestyle I wanted, so I would work. Right. $500,000? Is that bad? Okay, but what do you think the median income is? $45,000. Oh my God. My husband needs to be making $650,000.
Demanding a man make $650,000 a year is just outrageous. If women's standards remain that high, there will always be a shortage of economically developed men. Honestly, that should be a crime because that is just sickening. I truly feel sorry for whoever fell for that one at the nightclub.
That I'm gonna date a man that makes under $200K a year. That don't even make no sense. I'm not trying to struggle. I can struggle by myself. Okay? Why would I want to struggle with a man? So if you're not making $200K, you can't date me. You trying to date me? I only date millionaires, baby. Like, you better get it right.
You know what? In my heart, I truly think she had some mental health issues going on there, so I can't even say too much. Besides the fact that she watches way too much internet drama.
It's the matrix. Yes, it's the matrix of like finding a woman. You only get to pick two. So you've got the triangle. You've got hot at the top. Yep. You've got sane, and then you've got single. Yep. Okay. You only get to pick two. Okay. So basically, if she's hot and she's sane, then she's definitely not single. If she's hot and she's single, she's definitely not sane.
I agree with it. This is the best matrix I've ever seen.
And if she's sane and she's single, well, she's definitely not hot.
You know, I think my man's close to breaking through on something new there. We might want to start hanging that chart in the classroom.
Babe, I forgot my wallet.
How did you do that?
I just left it at home. You ain't got your purse?
I do. I only have lip gloss on it.
We're about to be washing dishes.
No. Do they have a bathroom?
How you don't got no money? You don't have
You
no
took me out. This is pathetic.
What is?
I'm gonna walk back to the garden and you can deal with this. This is embarrassing.
She really is starting to show her true colors there, and I think that's a big wake-up call, and honestly, a good way to test if your girl's really down for you or not.
Much an alpha man should cough up for a wedding ring.
An alpha man? Oh, I can't wait to hear how much an alpha man should spend on a wedding ring.
From my understanding, a guy should be spending 3 months' salary on a ring.
Traditionally, that has been customary. However, that is not at all required. A lot of women are very happy with rings that cost a lot less. However, I'm sure that there's more to this.
So if that isn't 6 figures, you probably shouldn't be getting married.
Holy classist mentality, Batman. To actually have the audacity to say that if a person doesn't make 6 figures in 3 months, then they have no business getting married. Is one not aware that the average American doesn't even make 6 figures in a year? I guess there's a lot of people, in one's opinion, that shouldn't be getting married. But there's more.
Like, if he's not spending that, does he really love you, or does he just want a hot trophy wife?
What? Now, how exactly did that make any sense? But moreover, it's my opinion that any woman that would expect a man to spend 6 figures on her wedding ring is not after the man himself for who he is. She's only after his money.
The only thing that woman did was expose how much of a horrible partner she actually truly is. Much like this next woman, who has such high standards, it's no wonder she remains single.
I do not accept a coffee or a walk as a possible date option, and neither should you. First of all, I'm not a dog that needs to be walked. Second, I have an espresso machine at home, works fabulous. We're not doing drinks either. You're gonna try to get me drunk and take me back home. No. We are doing dinner. You're gonna pick me up. We're gonna come to the restaurant. We're gonna see your table manners. We're gonna see what you order. We're gonna see, do you hold your chopsticks correctly? We're just gonna, study you a bit.
Oh, hell no! I think my man summed that up perfectly there. Her delusion is out the window. All we can do is sing.
Expectations for how much the ring should cost?
No, she don't care about nothing.
Yeah, I'm not materialistic in prices. So.
She's really more so a thoughtful girl. Like it's a thought in there.
$1,500 ring would be just fine with you.
No.
Don't say no. Don't show up. Don't say no. Because when did anybody ever propose to you?
Nobody proposed to me yet.
Exactly. So why would a $1,500 ring mean anything?
Got a good question.
Exactly.
But that's what I expect.
No, that's what you expect, and it's because you're too picky.
Okay. Guess I'm too picky then.
Yes, I know you're too picky.
Seems like you guys love each other very much.
Yeah, I love this girl so much. Like we've been through
a ring doesn't matter. A ring doesn't matter.
Yeah, it don't matter. It matters in a certain aspect.
I'm glad my man kept her in check and her mind humbled there because, you see, she quickly wanted to latch onto the idea that the more expensive the ring is, the more a man actually cares about you.
Who's single? Clap, let me see who's single here. How many? How many single? One. And the young boy right there. How old are you, buddy? 19. Oh, wow, you're young, buddy. Is anybody here 18 or 19? Where? Oh my God, you're 18 or 19? That's one, look at this. Okay, you two go to dinner, yeah? Get to know each other, yeah? Oh. Then why the hell did you volunteer? Yes, you did. I said, do we have anybody for him? And you were like, woo! He wants to take you out on a date to get to know you. Oh, now he's... Oh! Not anymore. You snooze, you lose.
I think she definitely lost out there because you never know, they could have been the next Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Yes. Okay, let's call Mike. You guys met on a dating app and you went out, you had a great date, had some drinks turned into dinner, that turned into more drinks, that turned into going back to his place, and you were happy with all of it, except you have not heard from this guy and he hasn't responded to you since the date, and you want to know why. Exactly right, yeah. Let's call him now. Good luck, Jenny.
Thank you.
Hello? Hi, is this Mike?
Yeah, this is Mike.
Hey, Mike, good morning. My name is Fred. I'm calling from the Fred Show. We're calling on behalf of a woman who says she met you on one of the dating apps. I think it was Bumble. Her name is Jenny, and you guys went out. Do you remember Jenny?
Oh, yeah. I remember Jenny.
You remember Jenny. Okay. So what's going on with her? Because she called us and had a lot of nice things to say about you and the date, thought everything went well. She thought it was a success. And says that she's reached out to you. You haven't responded. She hasn't heard from you. She feels like she's being ghosted. So what's going on?
So obviously the date went well. We got back to my place. We had a really nice night. But when we were naked, I noticed she had a tattoo on her abdomen. In the morning, it was real clear. It said,
I'm scared.
Yeah.
Words in an arrow. Okay, so you couldn't
Words
see
in
it
an
at
arrow.
night.
It said,
yeah, but you could see it in the morning.
In the morning, it was very clear. It said, Adam's cat, with an arrow pointed down to her. Yeah.
Yo.
I don't know what possibly could possess someone to do a tattoo, but I don't know who Adam is, but whoever he is, I'm not into it.
I guess you can say that's the true definition of leaving your mark, because that's exactly what Adam did. Now, this woman explains why she believes men should always pay during first dates.
Men should always pay on the first date, and this is why.
Looks like we've got another girl math. This is how much my face costs videos. There are thousands of them. Here's how it goes.
There's about to be $2,000 on my face, starting with Dior Moisturizer, $135, Dior Capture View Serum, $125.
Blah, blah, blah. You get the idea. So they buy a bunch of things, they put them on their face, and they go, that cost me a lot of money, so now you need to pay. And let's not even talk about how much face crap this is. Let's focus on the fact that she gave the price for the whole jar, but she didn't use the whole jar, just a little smudge. Here's why that doesn't make sense. Let's say I'm getting dressed for a date. Maybe I'll wear these jeans, maybe a nice shirt. I'm gonna have to shave. I'll probably drive my car. I'll be paying for the date with money I earned by going to college. And if you think about it, aren't we really all made of the same, quantum stuff? In a way, I am the universe. So, two can play at this game. Also, I can't really speak for other guys, but could you just show up like this? This is the before, and this is the after. And I gotta say, $2,000 to disguise the way you look does not sound like a deal to me. I don't know if there are guys who prefer makeup. I don't know if this guy exists, but I would pay extra to avoid it. So when you add this to this and tell me that it costs me money, that's kind of like if I ordered a pizza and it came with a picture of a nicer pizza and that cost me $2,000. If you want to put crap on your face, that's fine. If you want men to pay for dates, that's fine. But nobody is making you do this. A lot of us are fine without it. I don't know what is going on with this generation. My makeup costs $2,000 per date. No, it doesn't.